Hello friends, I hope you all are doing good. So big news came from India's perspective as we are trying to make India as a manufacturing hub. So you must have heard that India has started many programs in order to make India as a manufacturing hub on global level like Make in India and all. This news which I am going to talk will be a huge boost to that aim of our country, that making India as a manufacturing hub. So news came that one of the best valued company, Apple, wants to make one out of four iPhones in India. This is a very huge news in terms of manufacturing and relevant and in terms of relevance to that. So let's talk about this in brief. But before that, I want to tell you that my channel is new. I'm trying to make content on a regular basis. So please subscribe and help me grow my channel. Thank you. So as written in Wall Street Journal. So Wall Street Journal is a journal which is published in US, which talks about the business news. A strategic move which is done by Apple. They are going to make significant shift in global manufacturing strategy. They are going to make this change after so many years. They stick with their policy to make iPhones in China. So now they are trying to do that in other countries. According to Wall Street report, Apple and its suppliers plan to build more than 50 iPhones in India annually within next 2 to 3 years and more after that, making India a key production hub for world's most valuable company. This is very good news for us, isn't it? So if we talk about it, that they are going to make 50 million iPhones in India, that is 5 crores iPhone. I think that might help us to achieve the target of India about that making it a global manufacturing hub, and I think they might export it to other countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and all. So the question arises, why Apple is doing all this? So you must be knowing that recently most of the iPhones, they manufacture it in China as they get cheap labor and less taxes there, and according to them, exporting from China is easier option than manufacturing it in US and exporting it to other countries in Asia. So the main supplier, this move is led by their main supplier, that is Foxconn, which is Taiwan-based firm. This move reflects Apple's effort to diversify its supply chain and reduce its dependence on China. You might have heard that the trade tensions between China and USA, that could be the reason behind it as well. Also, India is a large and growing consumer market and has diplomatic and trade ties with US. So in news that we see that there are tensions between China and US. They claim to be more superior. Like they claim to have upper hand to their rivals, and so it is kind of cold war going on between them. And moreover, the tension started after the COVID. Many of US leaders claim that it is man-made disease which is spread by China. So there are tensions. We know that there are tensions between China and America. So this might be the main reason why they are shifting their manufacturing hub from China to other countries, and mostly they want it to happen in India. So along with that, the China has decided that their government officials will not use iPhones in their offices as well as at their homes. They think that as Apple is US company, they might steal the important information about their country, China, and their strategy, like defense strategies or anything else strategies. So they have banned their government employees to use iPhones. Like earlier they have banned it in offices only, but now they have banned it in public use also. And they also banned manufacturing of old iPhones with Qualcomm company controversy. China has controversy with Qualcomm company. That's why they developed their own company, which is Huawei, and they are making their own chipsets. As Qualcomm is making most of their chipsets in the place which China thinks they are not recognizable on global level. So you must be thinking how it matters to India, or does it will it impact more on our manufacturing strategy, or will it impact more on global level? So yes, it matters to India. See, expansion of Apple in India will create jobs in India. Plus, it will boost our global competitiveness. Apple has also given India as a stage to build lower end iPhones, which will be sold in 2025. So earlier they had decided that these lower end iPhones, which will be which would be costed at low prices than the usual ones, will be like they are going to sell it in 2025, and they were going to make like manufacture them in China. But now they have decided to make it in India, as India is a growing market and it has lot of like great number of consumers which they think can buy these phones. And also they wants to like make ties with the friendly countries with them, like Apple is a USA company, we all know that, and they always wanted to be in tie with some country which is like ally of US, and like India or Japan or something. They don't want like country like China at like to be at the level or to be their business partner thing. As we know that almost all of the companies in China are owned by government and they are like controlled by government, so data breaching and everything is possible there. And they think China, like the strategy is the thing which China does is not safe for the humankind. They still, their leaders and their officials still thinks that it was China who did that like virus thing and all. So after that, like mostly the controversy started of the COVID, and so that is it. How Apple will achieve this? You might be thinking like how Apple will achieve this? Like since now, like till now they were making iPhones in India, but not like in such abundance. So as they have set this goal like 50 millions per year, you must be thinking how will they achieve it? So if you know that Foxconn is a main chain supplier of Apple and has already invested heavily in India. Plus, next Foxconn plant in Karnataka is expected to start in April and will make 20 million mobile handsets annually. 20 million mobile handset target is set to the Foxconn plant, which is in Karnataka. And if Foxconn is a main chain supplier of Apple, and the existing plant near Chennai and the another existing plant which is bought by Tata will also boost manufacturing iPhones in India. So the existing plants which is in Chennai and Tata are also going to like help in achieving this target set by Apple to make 50 million iPhones in India. I hope you like this video. Thank you.